So growing up, I didn't feel like I had a safe place. There was like every form of abuse, like sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. And that's when I started like being bullied at school too. And I remember like wanting to leave, but then I didn't want to leave because I didn't want to go home. I was just like searching for what love was. I remember just being with friends that weren't good, and people paid me any sort of attention, like I followed. My freshman year of high school, like I even followed like a guy upstairs that I shouldn't have, and he raped me. And like it was someone from my high school too. So then people found out about it, and I was bullied. I would get told that I was, ugly, like I'm a slut. I tried opening up my mouth and speaking and saying like this did happen, and like when no one believes you, you just like, you shut down. I hated myself, I was everything that they said. And like to me, I was nothing. I was unworthy. I mean, I deserved to be rejected, all that. And I took that for myself, and I replayed what everyone was saying to myself. I thought all the abuse that I experienced in my life was my fault. Suicide played a lot in my life, like constantly thinking about it. I kept trying all these different things to fill that void of anything to make me feel better. I tried therapy and it didn't work. I was drinking all the time. I played the game of posting on social media, and I thought if I could get anybody to be my friend or listen to me that I would feel great. I thought marrying an amazing guy would make me feel better about myself. I thought the past was just gonna break away, and all of a sudden I was just gonna see myself in a better light, and nothing worked.
I was searching for an open door. I was looking for a peace of mind. It's a feeling that I tend to get. Won't rest until I make it right.
All my childhood, all throughout high school, it gave me this nasty foundation that I carried with me into my marriage. It's just like all these bad habits and destructive patterns, I brought them in. And it wasn't until my mother-in-law said, you need to go to church, if not for your marriage, then for yourself. So I just started focusing on the fact that if nothing I'm doing is working, then I'm gonna literally give it up to God. It wasn't until I gave myself up to God and really let Him destroy who I was, separate myself from myself, that I really began to love and see who I am. So that love that I always desired all my life, and the value, I'm finding that in God. I always felt dirty and ashamed and unworthy. God has shown me that there's beauty, and that's the most freeing thing, to be outside of myself and looking in how God sees me. I have died with Christ. I was buried with Christ. I was raised with Christ, and Christ's resurrection is my resurrection too.